Okay, my next project is the Walthers ore dock. Now, I've got two kits which I'm going to join together. So I thought I'd show you what the boxes look like. Okay, I thought I'd show you where I'm actually going to put the ore dock. Now, that's my auto plant. Now, as we come around, where that turnout is, it will come out along the side of this whole wall right down to the end, so right next to the turntable. So I've got to actually take the fascia board off and build it up, and that will determine how long my ore dock will be. So all this will come off and I'll build it up. So I'll take the fascia board off and get ready. Okay, now the fascia board's off, and where this mark here all the way down to the end will be the ore dock. But anyway, I'll keep going. Okay, I've cut all the bases for the ore dock. Now this measures 2 meters long or 78 inches. So it's one long ore dock, for me anyway. And this will be just 2 tracks, not 4 tracks. So now all I've got to do is just clean them up and join it together. Okay, I'm about to do the base now, and on the base I originally was using the styrene strips that they give you to brace it underneath. And braces all come through these grooves. Now instead of using the plastic bracing, I've now decided that I'm going to embed it into the timber. And as you can see, I've got a corner on here, which where that black line is. So I'm going to trim that with a jigsaw to give me my round corner. So I'll go ahead and do that first, and then I'll show you what else I'm going to do. Okay, now I've cut the corner now. Just rounded it off, and I've cut the whole timber to length. Okay, the next part now is I've got a router marks in this timber to embed this base. Now before, you used to put like plastic strips right along in the grooves. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to have a router mark, about a 10mm router mark, to cover the 2 grooves so it sits flush on the base. Now it's probably about 0.8 of a millimetre. It's not quite a millimetre. So when I line this up, I'll do a router cut there around the cut there and so on all the way down. That way when I put it down on the timber, all this part is going to be sitting flush to the timber. Anyway, I'll router all the marks and see if that works. Okay, I've routed out all the grooves, as you can see. Now these pieces should now fit snugly in. Like so. And also by putting it in the timber actually will now make it pretty straight, so there'll be no warping. And at this stage I'm going to use liquid nails, and I'll just paint the liquid nails on and put it in its spot. Okay, I've just finished trimming my whole board now, so now the base will sit right on top of the wood, like so. Now what I'm using to glue this down is liquid nails, just a heavy duty liquid nails. Now I've tested this out already on other plastic and she seems to work okay. So the next job now is to glue it down. Okay, I'll just show you how I'm putting liquid nails on. Now I'm just going to wipe it with my scraper. And any excess just comes off with a cloth with water. But I need to actually cover it all properly. And then I put the base on and I squash it. Then I actually lift it back up. And then I put it back down. And then I'll just put weights on it. And as I said, you've got to clean it up with water. And that's it. So I'll put some weights on. So that's how I'm doing the whole lot. Okay, she's all glued now. All the way down to the end. Just some more glue.